Archon just released an early access version of their latest tooltip add-on for Season of Discovery. This add-on will allow players to view character parses, all-star points, and world rank in-game. Oh my god. Does it show you what their credit score is? How do I download it? I want to download it right now. You have to pay for it? What? You have to pay for it? Where? Where does it say that? This early release is only available for Alchemical Society Patreon members. So it's $25 a month. Bro, this game is cooked. I'm sorry, guys. This is more than Netflix. It's more than Hulu. It's more than Prime Video. And it's for an add-on that's against TOS. Blizzard will squash it. So you're absolutely right that it is against TOS. And Blizzard doesn't care. They don't care. So now you have people that are on like Twitch that are selling weak aura packs. You have people that are using add-ons that are paid, like Zygor. You've got all of these things that are happening, and guess what? Blizzard just simply doesn't care. And I'll show you, right? WoW add-on rules TOS. So this is the Blizzard TOS on add-ons, UI add-on development policy. Add-ons must be free of charge. Developers may not create premium versions of add-ons with additional for-pay features. Charge money to download an add-on, charge services related to the add-on, or otherwise require some form of monetary compensation to download or access an add-on. How much do you want to bet? Like, what do you think the probability is in a made-up scenario, this will never happen, that Zygor goes to court and has to prove that that's not what they were doing? What do you think the chances are that they get away with it? I think that chance would be literally zero. It is literally zero. Like, it is right there. It is number one. It is the first thing that's covered. Anybody who's saying it's okay is totally wrong. All you have to do is spend 5 seconds looking this up, and it becomes immediately evident that they are breaking the rules. But Blizzard doesn't care. They don't give a fuck. And you know what? If Blizzard doesn't care, why should I? What am I going to do? Am I going to sit around and cry and complain and get upset about this? No fucking way. Absolutely not. Yeah, because paid add-ons equals more subs. Yeah, no, I don't care. Like, if Blizzard wants to turn the game into a circus, fine. I'll be a fucking clown. But here's the reality, is that making add-ons paid, like, you have to have paid add-ons. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Especially for $25 a month. And again, I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. Just don't buy them. Or hey, you can pirate them and they can't shut you down. Because if you steal something that somebody else made illegally without breaking terms of service, they don't have any rights to it. So that means they can't make you take your thing down because you're breaking their rules, but their rules aren't valid. So just fucking pirate it. There's nothing they can do. So here's the reality. People want to complain about this. They want to get mad. But the truth is, Blizzard does not care about paid add-ons. And the reason why they don't care is because a ton of high-end players, high-end raiders, people like this, have been using these add-ons and doing this for years. This has been the case for fucking years. You go through a lot of these people, and they have, like, weak aura packs and stuff like that that you have to spend money on. It just requires a server code to function. It cannot be pirated. No, people have plenty of pirated and cracked versions of Zygor. I know that for a fact. So maybe this might be different, but in a general sense, yes, it's absolutely true. TOS are not laws, and can it be enforced if you go to court at all? Can a TOS be a law? Sometimes. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Like, it depends. So, like, basically, Blizzard won a court case because of a company that was, like, built around breaking the TOS. So it probably depends. So this is what I'm assuming, right? Is that it probably depends on whether you're making a job out of it or not. Like, whether you're doing this commercially or you're doing it recreationally. So I bet if you're doing it as a job, then it's probably a completely different paradigm than if you're doing it as, like, just a random person. Yeah, also damages. Yeah, so you can get sued. Exactly. And, like, again, I don't know if that's the case. Blizzard's going to have to figure it out, and they can figure it out. But anyway, it's a paid add-on. So this is the new welcome, guys, to Season of Discovery Social Credit Edition. CCP edition. This is insane. And you know what, guys? I think it's great. I do. Because this game has been circling the drain for a long time. And I love this. Do you know why I love this? Because of something that I love even more than WoW. Accelerationism. This accelerates the obvious conclusion that add-ons are toxic for the game. This makes it so evident. It makes it so obvious to anyone who sees it that it's obviously going to be bad for the game. It's obviously not good for players. Blizzard should ban all add-ons. Every single add-on. If there's a few add-ons that you need for, what do you call it? Accessibility reasons, then okay, fine. Integrate those into the game. But then ban add-ons. That's it. What is this add-on? It's called Archon, I guess? I don't know. Even Atlas Loot? Absolutely. You can look it up on the internet. Ban every single one. I don't want any exceptions, and I don't think there should be any. Because if you start making exceptions, then everything starts getting muddied, and it's like, you know, what's this? What's that? Oh, what about this? What about that? Ban everything. Keep it simple. Atlas Loot is in retail, basically? It is. Do they not listen to you? Specifically, if you talk to them, you're huge? Oh, they don't give a fuck about what I say. I mean, like, they don't care. Also, this is a huge change. Like, I'm one streamer. Who cares? Of course, they're not going to change the game based off of me. You're talking about the right way to do things. Blizzard will take the easy way to do things. Okay, it's pretty easy to just not have add-ons. So, yeah, if you go and you look at this here, this is the add-on tooltip. What does the add-on do? Right now, it's showing character parses, all-star points, and world rank in-game. This works on both hover tooltips. Shift-clicking names in games shows you the progress and best average percentage for every spec that they play. This also works with Guild Window, holding down Shift to expand this info as well. You can also right-click to open a menu that will copy their Warcraft logs URL to check all of their parses on the official website. You have to install the add-on after paying $25. This is the way the game is now, guys, okay? Listen, this is how to play World of Warcraft. So yeah, this sounds extremely lame. Well, everybody's going to start using this. Yeah, everybody's going to start using this. And you will be graded off of this or not. Absolutely. Because think about it. Like, why wouldn't you use this? If you had a tool to do this, why wouldn't you do it? Ethical reasons, because you're not an asshole? You guys don't understand. Everybody says I'm not an asshole until somebody gets stuck trying to kill a boss for 30 minutes because somebody else is stupid. So where's the real problem? The real problem is the fact that the game is massively punishing for mistakes, and it makes people feel like they have to play the game this way. So these are the things that I think Blizzard should do for the next patch of Season of Discovery. I know I might get some pushback for this. I think they should ban all combat logs. Like, you should not be able to log any combat, and you should not be able to use any add-ons. And I would compromise with one or the other. At least remove logging. Because it ruins the game. Because everybody is playing the game to get parses. Nobody is trying to beat the boss. Like, have you guys ever had this happen? Where, like, you're trying to raid, and it's like you've got somebody standing in the fire because I want to do one more firebolt. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just get the fuck out. Get rid of Raider IO. Well, I'm talking about just for Season of Discovery. Parses do ruin the game. They do. They ruin the game. Now, how do I know that they ruin the game?
What's up, y'all? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold, and today we're gonna do maximum DPS on General Nazgûl. Now, that's right, you guys thought the series was over. Well, I fucking lied. You never stop going big dick. And today we're going big dick into General Nazgûl and the Orgrimmar Faithfuls, and those are the most important part here. Now,
if you go all the way to the back, see that?
Fucking ads at the beginning. That's all it takes, guys.
Number 1 damage. I had 99 parses. 9 years ago. You got hair? What the fuck? I feel like it's just probably about as bad as it is now, to be honest with you. But, yeah, either way, this is 9 years ago. So, yes, obviously, you know, I know this a lot because I'm the one that made all the guides for doing the parsing. And also, by the way, do you want to hear some of the things that I would say in this video? Your raid can wipe all week, but you can only parse once. So if you have to wipe your raid in order to get your parse, then do it. Because if you don't do it, then you're going to have to wait till next week. Listen, I was the, like... So I want you to keep it in mind. Well, let's go ahead. Let's look right here. So after Berserker stance, he goes into defensive stance, right?
Treat General Nazgrim like he's a target dummy. Don't even think about anything else in the fight. Don't think about the ads. Don't think about what stance he's in. Don't think about anything that's under the ground except for that, because sometimes it kills you. And besides that, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, there's only one thing that you look at.
So do you look at right here? So General Nazgrim, whenever he's in defensive stance, you are not supposed to attack him.
DPS. So as soon as he gets in Berserker stance, what you see I'm doing here is I'm taunting with Die by the Sword. And
I'm taunting the boss.
Debuff, okay? And what Sunder Armor is going to do, if you have Sunder Armor debuff, you don't make him gain rage whenever you hit him in defensive stance, okay?
So I taunted off the tank so I could get a debuff to where I could keep hitting the boss. Do you know how annoying it is to play with somebody like that? How fucking obnoxious it is? It's fucking terrible. Like, I remember, I still remember this. Soda's friend Saren. I was doing, the second boss in Uldir. It was like Maiden of Virtue or some shit. Not Maiden of Virtue. That's in Tomb of Sargeras, but it's one of those areas. It's the boss where you go to the different areas for. And he would want to taunt the boss so we could use Karma. Yeah, Saren, yes. Mother. Yeah, Mother. Yeah, there it is. And he would want to taunt the boss so he could do more damage with Touch of Karma. And I told him, like, I remember whenever he was bringing that up, I just told him, it's like, you know, never say anything in Discord ever again, right? Or something like that. I was so fucking agitated that he even said that. But anyway, parsing ruins the game. It ruins the game for so many people. And I think that it causes people to play the game in a way that is so obnoxious. Parsing is fun, but it's also bad for the game. It is. It is very fun. I liked parsing, but I recognize the fact that it is bad for the game. I wish Blizzard saw that. You're constantly on pressure? Yes. And parsing matters more whenever you're not a hardcore player. Yeah, it like, you explain parsing for a kid. Basically, it's like logs for how much damage you're doing on a fight. It tells people how much damage you do on a fight. So basically, whenever you do, like, let's say, Nefarian, okay? Like, really big boss in Classic WoW. Well, there's, like, a website that catalogs all of the people's damage, who is doing the most damage for Nefarian. Or, let's say, Avatar of Hakar. So you look at rankings right here. Who's doing the most damage on Avatar of Hakar? Well, logically, it would be Warriors, because actually Warriors are underpowered in Season of Discovery. But the reason why Warriors are on top is because all of the best players play Warriors. So that's why it happens. Tushkit. Oh, this guy, I know who that is. He used to be in my Classic WoW guild. And yeah, he was a Warrior there too. So anyway, yeah, he's up there. He's number 7. So it gives like a catalog of every single person who's been, you know, like doing damage on this fight. And it shows, obviously, who the top performers are. Parsing fucks the game on so many levels, yeah. Add-ons? Yeah, you need add-ons, but it's like, is this something that's making the game better? I would argue that it's probably not. I don't. Like, and I don't know how to solve that problem, because, yeah, you do need a way to stop underperformers, but how do you do that? Have you played with Gus at all? Not since Wrath, no. I hate that I have to care about parsing. Yeah, so, like, if people look you up, right? So, like, let's say, so I'm going to look myself up right here as Asmongold. And, like, those are my parses. I have decent parses, right? They're not great, but they're decent. And so, if you don't have good parses, nobody will want to play with you. Yeah, people won't play with you. Like, they'll see, like, oh, yeah, well, this is really low because my character got bugged. But, yeah. The game shouldn't require parsing to encourage good gameplay? Yeah, exactly. Only WoW Andes know what parsing is. If the info was more accessible, more people would pick it up. Yeah. Well, anyway, this is the way Season of Discovery is going to be now. You've got FAQ. How long will it be in early access? We're expending ETA. Why are you releasing an add-on? Why are you releasing an add-on? What do you mean, why are they releasing an add-on? It's so they can make money. Like, what the who the fuck would ask that? So, yeah, anyway, let's read some of the comments about this. This is really funny for me to see. This is the Season of Discovery community. The retail elitism disease is infecting Classic is not okay. On Classic, I never get asked for weird achievements or gear score. People are just friendly and let you play and try to figure things out. Keep this stuff away from us. We hate your elitism. True. Yep, THD lock, there it is. Parsing is toxic. This is going to destroy the game. Classic WoW players and gatekeeping auto-attack content with parses is hilarious. You think that until you play with one of them, and then you realize that you need to make sure that you keep the dumb ones out. A more proof that Classic players didn't leave retail because it was too sweaty. They left retail because they have ego problems and need a version of the game with low seal skilling so they can still feel like they're good. That's actually true. Because you want to know the real reason is because a lot of Classic players are over 30 years old and they have a successful career and a family, and so they don't have time to learn a mythic boss for 500 pulls. So yeah, you're good at a video game, they have a job and a family. So I don't know who's the winner here. I guess who knows? Anyway, let's look at this. I thought the game was about fun, stories, and gameplay. Each day, this community convinces me that WoW killed Warcraft. Oh, God. I don't see us ending horribly. Yep, this is what's going to happen. This is hilarious. The gatekeeping in Classic WoW is insane. It is. Like, so this is the reason why people want add-ons like this. And this is an important component that a lot of people might not be aware of. The reason why people want add-ons like this is because they don't have time. It's because they want to be able to do the raid in 2 hours or 3 hours. They don't want to have to do the raid in, like, 10 hours because they don't have 10 hours of time. So that's the reason why. That's why Classic WoW was really successful, and that's why you had such a big raiding population, is because the raids were easy and people could do them quickly. What would you define as a casual player? It's hard to say. As a cutting-edge retail raider, I just use add-ons simply because it's the meta. Well, yeah, because it increases your awareness and makes you better at the game than you would be without add-ons. It's that simple. So yeah, anyway, this is going to just keep getting worse until Blizzard acknowledges what the real problem is, which is add-ons. Add-ons fundamentally are eroding the game, and they're bad for the game, and no add-ons should be allowed in WoW whatsoever. They should be totally banned. The people that are making this and doing this like a $25 a month thing in order to get the add-on are directly breaking the add-on terms of service, and Blizzard does not care about this. They don't care about their community. They don't care about the integrity of the game. And you know what I say? It's like what I said before. Hey, if Blizzard wants to make the game a circus, I'm happy to be a clown. Fuck them. That's what I think.